Glad you're here. In this video, you'll learn how to install craftsman-style molding around a window in less than 15 minutes. Window molding adds a nice built-in custom look to any window or door. Let's take a look at the before. Now this is a standard builder grade window. We purchased a move-in ready home about a year ago and have been making updates along the way to turn builder grade into DIY wow. In this before photo, we see a beautiful window triad looking out over a stunning Chicagoland winter. This is our main living area, and we wanted to add some pop. So with $70 and a little elbow grease, we turned it into this. Our after, complete with craftsman-style molding. In the next section, we'll talk about the materials you'll need to complete this transformation. All right, now you'll see some basics on the screen. Measuring tape, level, pencil, drill, saw. On the blog, I've linked our favorite brands for many of these tools and supplies. Make sure to check those out if you do not already have something on the list. Now with any project, make sure you are familiar with how the tools should be used prior to starting. Read the instruction manuals or YouTube for any new tools or supplies. This tutorial is high level and will not go into the how-to on tool use. All right, you'll need all of these materials in order to make the craftsman style molding come to life. I also recommend MDF boards for indoor molding. It will not warp and it is much easier to paint. This tutorial will take you through 5 steps to complete this project, with each step working through measurement and preparation and then installation. Step 1 will be your top section, which consists of 1x6 and 2 1x2 boards. Step 2 are your far left and far right boards. These are both 1x4s. Step 3 is your bottom base. Now, your window will most likely have a window sill. This board will go under that sill. If not, you will add a 1x2 on top of that 1x4 to create that additional dimension. Step 4 are the centerpieces. This is a triad window, so I have 2 centerpieces, and we will walk through the best practice on leaving a reveal for some additional dimension. Then to wrap it up, we will walk through the final steps of how to putty, caulking, sanding, wiping down, and then finally painting. Time to get started with step 1, the top section. For this step, you will need 2 1x2s that are the length of your window, and a 1x6 that is also the length of the window. Now, when measuring the length, make sure to add 4 inches per side to account for the 1x4s that you'll be adding, plus 1 inch overhang on each side. So, a total, you'll have 5 extra inches on each side, which is 10 total, to add to that top board measurement. Now that you have your measurement for the boards, it's time to build that top segment. To do this, hold the top 1x2 perpendicular with the 1x6 and drill holes every 12 to 16 inches. After all the holes are drilled, you will then install screws in those drill holes. You will move to the other side of your 1x6 and install the bottom 1x2 in the same fashion. In the next section, we show this process in action. You are now ready for step 2. In this step, we will measure, prep, and install the far left and far right verticals. You will need 1x4 MDF boards. Cut the length of the window from the top molding to the bottom window sill. You will then prepare by cutting the boards, then dry fitting, applying liquid nails, leveling, and then securing with the nail gun. In the next section, we will show this process in action. Up next, step 3. In this step, we will measure, prep, and install the lower 1x4 on the window. You will need a 1x4 measured the length of the window. If you do not have a window sill, you will also need a 1x2. After measurement, you will cut the 1x4 MDF board, dry fit it, apply liquid nails, level, and then secure with your nail gun. Now, if you do not have a window sill prior to installation, you will have a little additional prep work. Similar to step 1, you'll want to adhere the 1x2 to the 1x4 in a perpendicular fashion. You will then install the combined 1x4 and 1x2 following the steps we had just reviewed. The next section shows this process in action. You are in the home stretch with step 4. In this step, you will be installing the center boards. If you have a single window versus a duo or a trio like this one, this step is irrelevant. If not, continue following along. You will need 1x4s or 1x6s, measured and cut for each vertical center. When measuring, you will measure the height and the width. With the width, make sure to account for the 1/4 reveal on each side. For example, if you have a 5-inch wide center, subtract a 1/4 inch from each side or a 1/2 inch total, which leaves you with 4.5 inches for your width to finely cut. In this case, you would need to use a 1x6 board. Next, cut the boards with a miter saw for length, and then use a table saw to cut the appropriate width. Then dry fit, apply liquid nails, level, and secure using a nail gun. The next section will show this process in action. You've made it. Well, almost. It's time for the final touches. This may include extending your windowsill, or the other final touches are putting the nail holes, then once dry, sanding, wiping down the surfaces, and then finally painting. The next segment will show the final touches in action. That's all, folks. There you see the final before and after. Follow us for more builder grade to wow updates.